are now finally confirming me on file as having lupus after all this time. The two doctors I saw today were new doctors, and they couldn't understand why they haven't already confirmed me. Good morning, guys. It's Thursday. So as you saw in the little video I posted last night, I stayed home from work yesterday and pretty much got a whole bunch of sleep. I just slept until I think I finally got up at 2 in the afternoon because I was hungry, and I had only just had like a little bit of yogurt in the morning so I could take my pills, and then I went back to sleep. But that seemed to have really helped a lot. I'm still having some pain, but it's nowhere near as bad as what it was. So I got up this morning at 8:30 because I am expecting someone here between 9:30 and 10. It's 9:40 now. I'm just going to take a quick peek. They're not here yet. So I have decided to do something for myself, to treat myself. I have decided that I'm going to get some house cleaners to come to my home. Just a one-time thing because I can't afford weekly or bi-weekly cleanings. I mean, if I could, I would love to do that, but I just really want someone to come and deep clean our home. We've lived here 9 years now, and we do our best to keep up with dusting and cleaning and all that stuff. But you know, like over time, there's certain little areas that might get missed, that dust might accumulate or grime or whatever. My house is generally clean though, like, cause I'm a clean freak. But with the way I've been feeling lately with my health, I'm like, you know what? I just want to treat myself and get this off my plate, because there's a whole bunch of cleaning projects in this apartment that I've been wanting to do, like a deep clean on, like the baseboards and getting rid of dust webs that are on our ceiling. Excuse me, getting rid of like dirt that's accumulated like kind of around the bottom of the baseboards, those kind of things. So I thought it would be nice to treat myself and get someone to come and do all that kind of stuff for me. I'm hoping to also get them to wash the windows and just do the general cleaning. Like, I want a really good deep clean of our bathroom and our kitchen especially. Those are like the two areas that get the dirtiest. And I just thought it would be a nice way to treat myself and give my body a rest, and also give Alex a rest, because a lot of the household chores get pushed onto him when I can't do them. And I often feel bad about that. Like, I hate having him having to do it. I mean, he works full-time during the weeks. You know, I want him to be able to rest and relax on the weekends sometimes instead of doing all this mad cleaning. So I am going to just do this to treat both of us in a way. And I think it's going to be a huge weight lifted off of me to have all of these long time cleaning projects just done all in one day. And I won't have to worry about them. And I can then get on to other projects that I want to work on. So I think it's going to be good. So I'm anxious for them to come here, because they're going to come here and kind of go over what I need to have done, so that they can give me a proper quote. Because originally on the phone, they called me and woke me up. And so I was half asleep and I wasn't thinking properly. So they gave me a quote on the phone that was a really good quote, by the way. It was a great price. But then I started thinking, oh, I didn't mention that I needed this and I needed this, and I didn't think to ask them about washing windows, which is probably an extra cost and all that stuff. So I contacted them again. They said, yes, like it's probably best if we come out and do a free consultation to go over everything that you need. And then they can give me an appropriate quote. So I'm sure it's going to be a little bit more than the original quote I received, but honestly, at this point, I'm willing to do it. It's just like a one-time, kind of like a deep spring clean, a fresh start for the summer. So I'm really excited about that. And then I will be hopping in the shower because I've decided I don't want to have my shower tonight when I get back from my appointment because it's going to be kind of late. My appointment's late today, and I want to try to get to bed early for work, hopefully to go to work tomorrow. I think I should be okay to go tomorrow. So once they leave, I'm going to hop in the shower and then kind of like take it easy until I have to go to my appointment, and we'll see how the appointment goes. So check in later, guys. Well, guys, the lady just came and we did a walkthrough of the whole apartment, and I went over everything that I would like done. And so she first off told me what they usually do, like what's the standard that they do, and then whatever extra I wanted. And thankfully, it only added an extra $10 to the original quote that she gave me. So I'm really happy about that. So guys, like, this is, I could cry right now. I'm so happy about this. Like, this is going to be such a huge weight lifted off of me. They are going to clean our front door top to bottom because there is a lot of like dirt and stuff. You know, things fly in the door and in the door jamb and all that stuff. So they're going to clean all of that. They're going to clean the windows, all the windows in here, and the window shelves. And they're gonna even, because I noticed that there's a lot of dirt on our crawl space door here. I don't know if it's gonna come up on camera, but there's like a lot of dirt. They are gonna wipe this down. They're gonna clean the baseboards, the floor, all the like little thing, like dust bunnies. I mean, they're gonna dust, they're gonna vacuum our couches. They said that they would even make the bed. If I had a new set of bed sheets that I wanted them to change the bed sheets. But I think what we do have a second set of bed sheets, but they don't really fit our mattress very well because they fit our older mattress that was thinner, but this new mattress we have is like really thick, and so they don't fit them very well. So we tend to use the same sheets. We just wash them and put them back on. So what I think I might do is they're gonna come on Monday, guys. I'm like so excited. They're gonna come on Monday morning. So I am probably going to get up early that morning, wash all the bed sheets, all the bedding, so that it's nice, fresh, and clean. And then I'll just fold them up and leave them on the bed, and they'll make the bed for me. You have no idea how hard it is for me to make our bed now because our newer mattress is so heavy that I can barely lift it to get the blankets under. So basically, Alex and I both together make the bed because I need him to lift the mattress up so I can get all the sheets tucked in there and everything. Otherwise, I can't do it by myself. So, oh my gosh, that's so exciting. So they're going to clean everything in the bedroom, all the baseboards, and the kitchen is going to be they're going to wipe down our cupboards and disinfect, and oh my god, I'm like, ugh. I can't wait. And also, this is really cool. They gave me a free sample of Royale paper towels. There's like 2 rolls of paper towels in here, which is awesome because we're actually down to all we have left for paper towels is this roll, and then there's another roll in the cupboard. So we were gonna have to buy some paper towels soon, but this will like get us through a little bit more. So this is cool. I love free samples. That was really sweet. So yeah, oh my gosh. So then they even gave me a quote of you know, how much it would be if we wanted to have cleaners come on either a monthly basis or a bi-weekly basis, how much it would be. And I have to say, it's pretty affordable. Like, the amount is not that bad. So it's definitely something for me to consider. Maybe possibly doing. I don't know. I would have to talk to Alex about that because, you know, like, he definitely can help with the cleaning. Like, we usually maintain well. This was more of just like getting to areas that I can't get to physically. Like, it's too much of a job for me, and I just didn't want to have Alex have to do all of that. So I don't know if we really need to have a cleaner, but I tell you, it would sure make my life a lot easier not having to worry about that stuff, because sometimes it's really hard to keep up when I'm not feeling well. And you know, there's projects that I would like to get done for my channel, or I would like to do reborning again, or I have other crafts that I would like to do. And I literally, you know, when I have so much downtime of being sick, then I end up, the days that I feel good, I end up spending most of those days cleaning, and then I don't get to do any of my projects. So then I get behind on my projects that I want to do. Like, I have so many cool videos that I want to make for this channel. Like, I have a huge list of ideas, and I just haven't been able to, because they're very they're videos that will probably take, I will have to film over like a few days, and then it has to be edited and stuff like that. They're more intricate videos than like I can film it in one day and edit it in one day and get it up kind of thing. So I would love to be able to have the time to work on those things and not have to worry about always like spending most of my day cleaning. And then the bad part is that, like, I'll spend the morning, let's say, I'll spend the morning cleaning, and then I'm exhausted, and then I can't do anything else because I'm just not well. But it was definitely interesting to see her reactions to the babies, because I have my painting table set up. I'll show you guys. I have my painting table set up with my dolls all over, well, doll parts all over. So I kind of was like, don't be alarmed. I am a doll collector, and I'm also a doll artist, so you're gonna see lots of dolls. And she was like, oh wow, you know, like, she was really amazed at how realistic they look. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, this has literally made my day. Literally made my day. So Monday, guys, Monday morning, around 11:30, they will be coming here and get this apartment cleaned. I do have to do a little bit of clearing off of some things. Like, obviously they're not going to move knickknacks, like they'll dust around things. So I want to try to have as much clutter cleared up as possible. So I have to get this island cleared off, which is, it's almost clear. It shouldn't take me long to clear that away. And then I need to clear my desk. My desk is an absolute disaster area right now. So I need to get all that cleared off so that they can clean that. But they won't be able to clean these areas because there's too much stuff, or these. And that's totally fine because I don't expect them to move everything. And I can totally do that myself. I'm fine with that. Yeah. I just realized I did forget to mention that I need the garbage can cleaned, but I think it should be fine. It should be fine. Yes. So Monday, I am going to get this apartment cleaned, and I am very excited. All right. Now I need to have a shower because for some reason I am boiling. It's not supposed to be that hot out today, but I don't know, maybe it's excitement. But anyways, we'll check in later because I got to go to the lupus clinic. So I just saw the fellow doctor and he did an examination, and I had a lot of tender joints and things like that, and I told him exactly what's been going on. And so now he's going to talk to the main doctor and they are going to try to figure out what else they can give me. All right, guys, well, I finished up with my appointment. It's just a little after 4:30. It went really well. We are starting me back on my Fortic, which is a form of Cellcept. I've been on that before when I was having kidney issues. Excuse me. So they're putting me back on that, and I am to completely stop methotrexate now. My last dose of methotrexate would be next week, but they want me to stop it now. They don't believe methotrexate is causing my lung issues. They believe it's lupus related. Because of the fact that there was evidence of it before I started methotrexate. So that's why, but the reason they want me to come off methotrexate anyways is because it can exacerbate the problem, and what they believe I have is pulmonary fibrosis, I believe they said. So, and they believe it's caused by lupus. So that's the plan with that. They are now finally confirming me on file as having lupus after all this time. The two doctors I saw today were new doctors, and they couldn't understand why they haven't already confirmed me in the clinic as having lupus. They didn't understand it because they said, looking at all of my history, everything completely adds up to lupus, which I knew anyway. I mean, I was diagnosed with it from my rheumatologist in 2010. So I never understood why from the moment I started coming to this clinic they were questioning it, but it's completely confirmed now, so that's good. So I'm just waiting for the streetcar to go home, and that's about it. I picked up some things at Shoppers Drug Mart. I needed some more gravel because sometimes I get the odd bout of nausea, and I also picked up some turmeric because I was talking to Kimberly of Kimberly's Cocoons, and she told me that turmeric is really good for joint pain. So I picked up some at the drugstore, and I'm going to give it a shot and see how that helps. Sorry guys, loud motorcycle, but I'll see how that helps my joints. Here comes the streetcar. Alright, I'm home. Let's see if Riley comes to greet me. He usually does. I see him. I see you, Riley. Hey, buddy. There he is. Hi, cutie. Hi. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Hey guys, so it is the end of the night. I'm just about to get ready for bed. I just wanted to come and close off the vlog for today. So, I'm out of breath, and all I did was get up from the couch and go and get my camera and come back. Anyways, so it's honestly, this appointment, I believe I told you everything while I was waiting for the streetcar. Hopefully you could hear me properly. But it's interesting because I got thinking about what I could title this vlog, and I was like, oh, diagnosed with lupus again. But I was like, wait, didn't I have a vlog that was titled that before? And I just went and looked, and I sure enough did, and that was because there was a time a couple years back where they were saying that they were super close to confirming me on paper as having lupus, that they just needed to get all of my records from my kidney specialist to confirm it. And so I thought, yay, once they get those papers from her, they're gonna, finally confirm this diagnosis on paper. Not yay as in, yay, I want to have lupus, but yay as in to not be in limbo anymore, like to finally have a solid answer as to what this is so that we can go forward. And so I was like, okay, this is it. And then the next appointment, they were like, oh, well, the records we got from the kidney specialist, even though she said lupus nephritis, we see that she didn't do a biopsy to confirm that. So we can't really say what those issues were and blah, blah, blah. And they came up with excuse after excuse as to why they couldn't confirm it and all this stuff. And they're like, oh, we're pretty sure that you have it, but there's like one or two things that were missing from the criteria and blah, 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 and this and that. So it's kind of been like an ongoing thing since then. So I think I'm going to call this vlog Diagnosed with Lupus for a third time. No. Yeah. Well, no, it wouldn't be. Yeah, it would be a third time. But no, it's finally 100% confirmed. They said that today they were going to do all the paperwork and change my file over. So it's a done deal now. Thank God. So that's one relief, honestly. And my face is burning tonight. Sometimes I get that when I'm flaring, my face will like burn and be red. It just feels very hot to the touch. It's weird. So that's good. And like I said, they pretty much figured that I have interstitial lung disease. They called it, the doctor there called it pulmonary fibrosis, but I think what he meant was interstitial fibrotic lung disease, from what, because I've been doing some research. I always do my research and reading and everything. And when I read about pulmonary fibrosis, I was like, okay, some of the symptoms fit, but they didn't. I remember reading my CT scan results, and they did not mention anything about pulmonary fibrosis in there. They mentioned interstitial lung disease, if that's how you say it. But I have some fibrosis in that. Because of the interstitial lung disease, it's caused scarring in the bottom parts of my lungs, and that is irreversible damage. It's there for good. So that's good, because when I read about pulmonary fibrosis, I was a little freaked out, because it was saying that like most people don't live longer than like 5 years after diagnosis. And I was like, whoa, 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 hold up. If it was that serious, I'm sure they'd be like a little bit more, in there about it. So it's definitely not that. I read more about interstitial lung disease, and I definitely feel like I fit that more. It talked about the shortness of breath, obviously. It talked about cough, which I've had coughs on and off, as you know. It talked about sometimes you get mucus, which I've had issues with that, which is why sometimes my throat gets all like hoarse and stuff, because I've been clearing my throat a lot. It mentioned having less tolerance to exercise, which I feel like I've had that in terms of like when I go walking. Like I used to be able to walk a lot further without getting any shortness of breath. Like I used to be able to walk an hour, sometimes 2 hours, without getting joint pain, without getting short of breath. And now that's not the case. Like I walk 10 minutes to the library with the kids, and I'm completely winded. So they also mentioned muscle weakness, which I have found, like when I'm going upstairs, I go very slowly because I feel like my legs sometimes are shaky, or sometimes it feels like my legs are like cement. So definitely I feel like that's probably, and I believe my respirologist did mention interstitial lung disease as well. So it is something that can be progressive and can worsen over time. It can get to a point where you might have to be put on oxygen. But the plan is to hopefully, with immune suppressants, that will hopefully stop the inflammation in the lungs and stop further scarring from happening. That's the hope. So that's probably why they've taken me off methotrexate, because they feel like it's not compatible to be on that when you have this lung disease. And so they're replacing it with the Cellcept, but I'm going to take like the generic version, which is called Myfortic. I've taken it in the past, and I haven't had any side effects from it in the past when I took it, so they're hopeful that it'll help not only my joints, but also the lungs. And then we'll see what my respirologist says. I see her on June the 21st, so that's the plan. So it's definitely not something that I wanted to hear. I was hoping it was just going to be that it was the drug, and that stopping the drug would stop this. But I don't know, from the way that I understand it, even if we stop the progression of any damage, that would mean that it would stop me from getting worse in terms of my symptoms. But because there's already damage that's been done that's irreversible, it sounds like my breathing problems, like, I don't think they're going to get any better than what they are. They could just stay the same, or if it progresses, they could get worse. That's the way I understood it, but I'm going to talk to my doctor, obviously, more about it to get more accurate information, because you never know. Like, I try to find reliable medical sources that I read from online, but you never know when it's the internet if it's 100% accurate. So definitely talk to my doctor, but that's it. I don't think there's anything else to tell you guys. I did talk to Alex about the possibility of hiring the cleaning crew, and he did not want to do that, unfortunately. But whatever. He said that he's fine with doing the cleaning, so I'm going to hold him to that. But I don't know. I definitely feel like it would be something that would be beneficial to us, because on my days off, I wouldn't have to worry about doing any cleaning. So I could focus on enjoying my time, or working on other projects, or resting if I need to. And then it would be rest for him. Like, he wouldn't have to spend his whole weekend cleaning. So I don't know, I might try to work on him again, but for now it's a no. But I'm definitely looking forward to Monday, when we get this whole apartment cleaned. I'm very happy about that. That's the silver lining in today. Always got to look for the good. I have a gratitude journal, which is right here. Daily gifts. So every day I write down something good that happened. So I would say there's two things that were good about today. One was finally getting a confirmed diagnosis. Even though it's not a nice diagnosis, it's good to finally know the answers. And two would be, I'm getting my apartment cleaned on Monday. So anyways, I'm going to end this video now, because I don't know how long it'll be, and I have to edit it and get to bed. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Here's Riley hanging out with me as usual. Right, Riley? Peekaboo. He's sleeping. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Good night.